Vague language is necessary not to hurt everyone's feelings. I disagree, and I tell corporate leaders this all the time because a lot of them do believe this. I research the unwritten rules of work for the working class and neurodivergence, and as somebody who identifies with both of those identities, this is a big cultural mismatch for employees from working class backgrounds as they move up into more white collar spaces. So especially in places that are like manufacturing, retail, utilities companies, when they promote these employees who have been boots on the ground doing a lot of usually manual labor or technical skills up to corporate, and then these folks are wandering and end up in my research studies telling me why the hell is everyone talking around the problem? Because vague indirect language is not inherently non-offensive. It's actually very offensive to some of these groups. I can say from my personal experience, when I experienced it, I was like, why are these people not trusting me? Am I being set up to fail? What have I done wrong? And this has been echoed in the sentiments of a lot of the people that I've conducted this research on for almost a decade. There is no one way to not offend. And I think that's something that, at least in the United States, I've seen a lot of white people particularly struggle with, is being like, well, what am I supposed to do? If I say this, it's racist. If I say that, it's racist. And it's like, there's not one way to not offend. Something you can do is by not putting people into just these broad categories and ask them. And from a work perspective, just as all of your workers aren't the same, all of your customers aren't the same either. And so once I was giving a talk at a customer experience conference for manufacturing, and I gave them the example of like, I asked people, I was like, do you like it when you call customer service and they take forever to get to the point because they have this long ass script where they're kissing your ass? And about half the room was like, no, I hate it. And the other half was like, yeah, I need an ass kiss. And I was like, see the difference? Like, it's a skill that employees from these different backgrounds and neurotypes bring to pick up on when people are like, just get to the point, versus, no, I need some, pomp and circumstance. Capitalism loves to just take things and cookie cutter them and has to make it all the same because that's a very cheap way to reproduce. But thank fucking God, life is more colorful than that. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful and you want to learn more, join my school linked in my bio. It's where I do all of my courses and I have weekly group coaching. If you want to ask me about your situation one-on-one, you can book some time on my calendar. The first 20 minutes are free and one-on-one coaching is available for purchase. But if you want to test the waters first, I recommend joining my Thursday call in my school community where you can learn from other people, network, and ask me questions live. Leave a comment if you'd like to see a video about a particular topic or a course in my school.